Welcome everyone to the 2017 Iceberg League Draft Order Reveal Party. We're super excited to have you alongside us. I've got here alongside me, my co-host, Dan Clydesdale. Dan, we love having you here every year. We're really honored to just have you take us through the day. So
thank you.
Talk to me a little bit, Dan. I know we haven't really spoken to our teams here in a while, gone through kind of a tumultuous off-season with some various things. So give us a little recap of what's been kind of going on.
Well, unfortunately, this season's not going to start off on the best of circumstances for one in particular team in our league. Unfortunately, there have been allegations that the owner, GM of Party Time USA has been accused of doing some really unruly things, things I don't feel comfortable discussing with on live TV.
Yeah.
I just will say that according to some photographs and videos I've personally seen, it does not look good. Mm-hmm. But that's really all I can say at this moment. We are going through the pending investigation.
Yeah, and that's been going on for a while.
Yeah, I believe it began June of 2016. What makes it so tough is that Mr. Brewer has no recollection of the night whatsoever.
Yeah, that makes it tough.
So we're having to filter through a lot of minutia, but we hope to have a ruling soon.
Okay. Well, and that's all we really can say about that at this time. So
unfortunately, so.
Yeah. But moving on, let's get on to some brighter topics. Talk me through a little bit of just kind of what happened and transpired last year. Give me a little recap.
Well, a shock to me, because this was the last thing I thought would happen. We actually had a champion who has won now his second championship, the Bucking Broncos. And if you look at his roster, it really didn't look like much.
No.
But he did come up late, on a late
nice little run.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
And I believe he squeezed in at the number 4 spot, so he was up there.
Yeah.
But still definitely not.
No, he was one of those teams that just got lucky. I mean, let's just put it that way. He is a team that last year had really nothing going for him, got lucky somehow, and pulled up an upset really in that championship game, because the team he played in that championship game was by far the best team probably we've seen in quite some time. But we'll leave that there. But what else kind of stood out to you last year? I mean, I know we had we had the Chilltown Bearcats that really struggled last year. That's not normal.
Yeah, he's usually much better than that. And back to the championship, one thing that I was a little sad about is that we had, even though his name is the Dallas Destroyers, he's
Let's talk about the
don't we have somebody joining us?
We do. Let me see. Trish, he is ready. Okay, let's go ahead and bring on. We've got, like every year, we have a celebrity for you. So this year, if you would, please join us in welcoming one of the biggest celebrities probably out there right now. We've got Jane the Sock Dwanson joining us. Hi, Jane.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me here today. Sorry, excuse me one second. Just
Jane, they told me you were ready to come on. Sorry, I didn't realize you didn't.
No, I'm ready. I mean, I just finished up a good arm session. So the way I like to spend my afternoons prepping for videos.
We probably need to get a shirt on.
Sure. Yeah.
No, we good.
I thought it was business casual. Wait. Okay.
Sorry, Jane, that we like our. Yeah, it was good. Jane, I know that you're familiar with the league. You're familiar with what went on last year. Give me some of your thoughts. I mean, Wendell had a horrible year. I think he finished 9th last year, which for him, he is the top team if we're looking at an overall picture. I mean, he won the most championships.
Yep.
What happened to him last year?
You know what? Luck tends to run out after a while. I think that's what we ended up seeing this past season.
And we'll probably see it this year, because I'm sure you'll witness that. I'm sorry.
We will see score more. That will happen to score more again. You are absolutely correct. But you know what? I know you guys were talking just a minute ago about, the Bucking Broncos and how they were kind of a surprise. And that's kind of how he led his season last year. He went after those draft picks. He likes the thugs that are suspended a lot of the times. They play the dirtiest, but they put up the most points. And in all reality, that's what it's about, is winning games.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
So, what else? Anything else within that you saw last year that we need to touch on? Or we?
No, just to kind of touch once again on score more. You have to start wondering if he's getting to that age where he's just not going to be able to perform at that level. You talk about the Peyton Manning effect, if you like. At some point, he's going to fall off the cliff and his productivity is going to go.
Father time catches up to all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it with the Blazing Boys, where we just, we knew he started struggling with that clicker finger, and I mean, score more maybe hitting that age where it's just, you can't really see the screen, and I mean,
Father time is undefeated.
It's a little bit harder to read, Just read the defense and
So Dwanson, talk to me about this upcoming year. What do you give me kind of your thoughts on who you see as kind of the lead horse and also maybe the dark horse in this?
Yeah, you know what? I think we'll have a bounce back season for the Pencil Pushers.
Okay.
As we all saw from the previous season, he was caught partying out after a third place victory, and I think it got a little bit to his head. I mean, I think we have some clips from when it happened last year.
Yeah, we got some footage.
And I think he thought it was going to be a breeze this next season. So my dark horse this year, he's going to get his mind straight. He's going to get it going, and luck is going to be on his side. That's going to be my dark horse this season.
Okay. Who do you think is just going to end up in the basement?
That's a tough one because there's a lot of bad teams in this organization, and
you should know.
Yeah, I should know because I played against a lot of them last year, and it was quite pitiful, especially going through the playoffs. And when I think about it, Mile High Mafia. I really think that he's just not cut out for this
league, maybe.
Yeah, and we look at it from last year, and he snuck into the playoffs at 8th seed, and in all reality, just didn't
shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, should have been there. I mean, it's just pitiful.
Sometimes your league rules are just so that you're just handing out awards.
Yeah,
he playoff spots in this
for sure got the participation award on this one. So congratulations for participating.
Yep, great participation there.
Yep.
Great participation.
Yes, thank you.
So talk to me, Dan. What do you think?
Well, I don't know if I can name a favorite, but for my favorite this year, I just want somebody who's never won it before to win. I don't really care who. Some people put so much time and effort into this. There's only so many participation awards you can give before that's just not worth it.
Clydesdale, I have a quick question for you. I mean, I was reading the papers and I saw Texas tumbleweeds. I mean, we've never seen them in the past. We have no documentation. We got no papers. I mean,
yeah. That's a new expansion team that we're bringing in.
Yep. Okay. And
the irony in that is that the Texas Tumbleweeds has won as many championships as the Chilltown Bearcats, and so he's not that much of a rookie as many would think.
Wait, how many championships do those other teams have?
I believe combined, if we were to take Bearcats,
and that's adding both of them
together.
Okay.
I believe that number is 0.
Okay. I was just making sure my number's correct.
Yes, sir.
So it is 0. All right.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
On that note, who do you kind of see as your basement team?
Well, I kind of mentioned before how I believe Swarmore may have hit that old age kind of that wall that Father Time.
So you just see him stuck in that basement, not able to
yeah,
get
and
out.
also I believe with the pending suspension on Party Time USA, there is no way he's going to be able to climb out of that if he is in fact suspended, 4, 6, 10, 12 weeks.
Yeah. Or I think there's even a permanent ban.
There could be a permanent ban depending on the mitigating circumstances.
Yeah, understand. Okay. So, my quick thoughts on some of this. I really think that Buddy Brawlers is a team that we should be afraid of. I think that he's been pretty consistent in there. He's had some good years, some years where he's not done as well, but he's always had a decent team, and I think that this year is just one of those years where you've noticed where some of the guys that are getting up in age right before they kind of go off that cliff, like Blazing Boys and Wendell's team, Score More. Right before they get to that cliff, they do well, And so I think that Buddy Brawler's just kind of getting up to that cliff, and I think he's got to.
Or he's already at the end of the cliff.
He may be right
he's
at
actually
that.
going. He's actually going back up, isn't he? He's already climbed over the cliff, and he's going back up another one.
Is he?
Yeah.
How do you climb over a cliff?
It's complicated. We're gonna have to diagram that one,
I'm
for you guys.
going to have to break that down. My basement team, we keep talking about, we kind of have this theme about luck running out and stuff like that. So I have no doubt that luck has definitely run out on the Bucking Broncos. I'm really sitting here. I'm hoping that he wins a game this season.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, it's not going to surprise me. But we've got some participation awards, even for those guys that don't win games, and so we'll have something for him. So he'll be all right. But that's really where I see kind of on that. We touched on the new team we've got coming in.
Yep.
The Texas
Who was
Tumbleweeds.
the owner of that team? by the way?
New owner Kevin Pratt. He is a local boy from El Paso.
Yep.
So I don't think he knows anything about football. I don't think he knows anything about fantasy football. That's actually why we invited him.
I don't think he has electricity at his house yet.
Yeah.
I know he has been quite far from civilization.
Yeah.
He kind of lives in his own world. You could say a little. What is that? Amish?
Amish redneck. or
Redneck.
something like that.
You could use. He still lives off the land a lot of the times. I see him. Scavenging around the earth with a bow and arrow, trying to pick up what he can.
Yeah.
And so as far as threat wise, I don't know if he'll be able to change out his team since he does not have electricity.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, which I think will be perfect. He'll fit right in our.
Yeah, to the previous owner.
Yeah.
More active than the previous owner.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly. So, guys, I think with all this being said, I think we're ready. Dan, I would like to turn it over to you if you would get us ready. And so with that being said, here comes the 2017 draft order for your Iceberg League. Take it away, Dan.
All right.
Do we have
Put that in there. It worked last year.
Yeah, what happened?
I was drinking coffee last year.
And they just turned into...
the
guys,
lunchbox.
so we got all
Okay.
12 names, except I think I may have left out the Bucking Broncos. I don't know, but we should be okay.
We should be okay. So we're going to do this exactly like last year, starting with the 12th pick, working our way down until we get to the individual who has the number 1 pick. So, without further ado, the team with the 12th pick, and as you can see, I'm blocking my view, will be Blazing Boys.
Blazing
Randy
Boys.
Ozeri.
The 12th pick.
Some people like that.
Yeah, I know.
I sure don't. I would hate to be in that position.
Yeah, but Romo will probably still be available at 12, so he'll be okay. Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, there's a possibility he wouldn't be though, because having the 12th spot guarantees that the Dallas Destroyers will be picking before you. So more
That's
than
true.
likely, Tony Romo will not.
May not
He will be
there.
off the board.
That could be off the board.
Mr. Commissioner, why don't you grab the next one?
All right, so we are picking for the 11th position in the draft, and we have Kelly Booth. Ooh, Kelly with the 11th pick.
Burt Macklin.
Burt.
You think he'll keep that same name?
I doubt it. He's pretty good about kind of shaking things up, and that team needs to be shaken up.
I like it.
Jane, the stock.
That's what they call me. All right. So, the 10th pick will have to go to Trent Bowman. Mile High Mafia.
Sorry.
All you can do is try it at that point.
Yeah.
There's not much more you can do.
You can't do much with the 10th.
No, absolutely not. I mean, but he can't get any worse.
Yeah,
So, the only place he has is to go up.
that's true.
Yep.
I could see with the 10th pick, he could still squeeze in the playoffs. I think eighth spot again. I mean, he did last year.
Yeah, that's true.
To squeeze him in this year, maybe we should extend the playoffs to 10.
We could.
Then he'd have a better chance of not 100%.
We may need to put a poll out and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
The number 9 pick will go to the Bucking Broncos.
Wow, what a spot.
Number 9.
What a spot.
I don't think Le'Veon Bell is going to be there at number 9. I don't know what he's going to do with
That's what we say, but he made it multiple rounds last year. And look how that turned out for him. I mean, just simply the thing.
We'll see. On to the number 8.
Number 8. We got Ooh, the newcomer, the old Texas tumbleweed, Kevin Pratt. I don't think he knows what he's going to be doing, so whether he's 8th or 1st, this will at least give him an opportunity to see how the process kind of works. He'll be able to figure out what button to click.
Do you think he takes Kaepernick with that pick?
You know what? I had the inside scoop to talk to him a little bit earlier before this session, and he said he was leaning more towards Joe Montana.
Okay.
He is a 49ers fan. Thinks he's the greatest ever. So, I know it's hard for him to keep up with the times, but, what an arm.
We got electricity.
It's rough.
Who's going to be?
Exactly. So for the 7th pick, the Iceberg League will go to the Bulgarian Ballers, which is currently owned by Josh Grant.
Dan, what do you think of that one? Is he going to like that?
No, I don't think he's gonna like that one very much. Being stuck in the middle is a little tough because you get one decent player and then you have to wait a whole round and so on and so forth. So typically he likes being either at the beginning or at the end of the round. But he's a 3-time champion, so
he'll figure it out, right?
Figure it out. Yeah.
Antonio Brown won't be there.
Perhaps.
Who do you see him maybe shooting at in the 6th spot?
Well, let's see.
Well, besides that, it's the 7th spot, but
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a hard time picking up the 6th spot.
Yeah.
That would probably
That clicker won't.
That probably won't be allowed.
Yeah.
So at the 7th spot, who do you think he's shooting for?
Well, like I had mentioned earlier, the Cowboys finally have a quarterback that is capable of leading them to the Super Bowl. So that might be the spot to take, the franchise quarterback. I can't get inside of his head, so I don't know.
With the 6th pick, Dan, go ahead. Maybe cut you off there.
With the 6th pick, we have Coach Power and then the
Score More.
More.
I don't remember what Score More was last year.
Who is that?
Score.
What's Score Less?
Wasn't he Score Less
Last year,
Yeah.
Score Less. We're hoping maybe for a few.
Okay.
But I think he was late in the draft last year. So I know he's not going to be too thrilled about that because he's in the middle.
He was late in the playoff. Oh no.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Never mind. Okay.
All right, with the 5th, am I correct?
You are correct. That is
With the
correct.
5th. Bad pick. I mean, the Dallas Destroyers. That 5th spot's tough. You're getting just outside of the kind of your top tier players.
Well, it depends on what you consider a top tier.
Yeah. I know Gronk will not be considered a top tier this year.
No?
No. So.
Okay. So, the 4th pick in the Iceberg League will go to Buddy Brawlers. Larry.
It's my lead horse.
Yeah, no, you know what? I don't even know who that is, so I think he'll like that 4th pick.
You don't know who Larry is, or you don't know who?
No, Buddy Brawlers, never heard of him. Yeah.
Dan?
All right, now we're down to the top 3 picks.
Hold on, are you getting that?
Yeah.
Wait. Try this guy.
Dan, they're on the line for you, Dan.
Yeah, guys. I'm receiving some very breaking news at the moment. Now, I had my team working on this, like I mentioned, beginning of this program, that there was an impending investigation into the Partytown USA, and we have just received word that they have come to a ruling. They said from the night of July 21st, 2016 into the morning of July 22nd, 2016, Stuart Brewer was found in a marijuana dispensary eating the product as opposed to smoking in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
He then stripped down to his sock over there and went running through the street.
Wait, so what is he suspended for? Is that not? No, I thought that was right.
That is
Okay.
unfortunately unacceptable behavior. So, Mr. Kamish, I yield to your judgment here on what type of punishment we believe.
I had conflicting reports that none of that actually happened. And that was my sources. My sources came and said that he actually was sleeping that night. But we really don't know what to do with all this because I'm all over the place. I don't know that it really. I don't think it happened.
No, I have reports. That
But
happen.
I don't know that it did. So you know what? I think we're just gonna give him a 6-game suspension. I don't think it happened. I think that he's okay. So we're just gonna throw out there a little 6-game suspension.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I know. So I just want to send a message that if that type of stuff would have happened, it wouldn't be tolerated. So. So
6 games.
6 games.
That's fair.
Even though he didn't do it, even though there's evidence that he didn't do it.
Yeah,
right.
He's
still
innocent, so that's why it's 6 games.
Just to
Yep.
put it
Okay.
out there.
Fair enough.
And you know what? I think we should force him for those first 6 games to start Tim Tebow at quarterback to really get him on. He needs that counseling.
Yeah.
To get him back on the straight and narrow.
Great point.
Absolutely.
Great point.
So, okay.
All right. So
Glad we got that out of the way.
we got that off our chest.
So top 3 picks.
He's still eligible. I
He
think.
is still eligible.
We may have to revoke that and do it to.
With the number 3 pick, the pencil pusher.
Wow, my dark horse.
Yeah.
Yep.
that
He
is
needs
correct.
help. He definitely needs help.
Sure does.
So that leaves 2 teams remaining. We have Partytown USA and the Chilltown Bearcats.
Chilltown could do some damage over here now. Huh?
Let's see. The number 2 pick.
Number 2 pick, Partytown US of A. Stuart Brewer, although he's going to have that 6-game suspension with Tim Tebow. I think you'll like that pick. But that leaves us now with the number 1 pick. Obviously, we all know who it is. Congratulations, Chilltown. You have just earned yourself the 2017 first pick. It's all yours. Take it, run with it, or trade it to the Destroyers. I mean, do as you please. What do you think?
Well, typically, I know the Chilltown Bearcats does not like having the first couple of picks. They like to be in the later, in the back end of the round. One thing he's going to struggle with is we all know how much he loves Aaron Rodgers. We all know how much he wants Aaron Rodgers. But do you take Aaron Rodgers number 1, or do you take somebody else and hope that
He won't be there.
really bad?
He won't be there.
So that's the inner turmoil that he's going to have to deal with. So I'm sure he's a little unhappy right now.
Well, gentlemen, Jane, we appreciate you being on here. Give us your final thoughts.
Kamish, thank you. Always glad to be here. Final thoughts, 9th pick, Bucking Broncos. I really do see him taking it again this year, It just, that 9th pick just fits him perfectly. In all reality, he could have taken 1 through 12, any one of those, and still would have come out with a W. So, we just thank you guys for having me again today, and I wish everyone else the best luck on getting second.
Dan, final thoughts?
Final thoughts, I'm looking forward to another great year. We see multiple teams getting into that multiple championship category. Bucking Broncos joining that that prestigious club this year. But I am looking forward to the Bulgarian Ballers to finally score more with that 4th championship. So that score more is not up there by himself. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you all for joining us. And a quick reminder that our draft is scheduled for Sunday, August 20th at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Now, if you're in the El Paso area or you choose to come down to the El Paso area, we will be getting together at Randy O'Leary's house for some food, some draft festivities,
And autographs. Oh, I will be signing autographs that evening.
The sock will be there to sign autographs, and then a late night dip in the jacuzzi.
The old jacuzzi, boys, the old jacuzzi. Guys, again, we want to thank you. Good luck this season and have fun in the 2017 Iceberg League.
The sock out.